What is the darkest thing you have done? My 14-year-old twin sister and I just came into high school, but she was getting bullied by a senior boy in high school. He would always rip her homework and push her against the walls when everyone was watching. Whenever she would come home, she would run to her room and cry herself to sleep. Even at school, she would always be crying in class, which made it hard for her to focus. Her grades started slipping, and she even attempted to end it all. So one day, my mom called me and told me that I could do whatever I wanted to do to the guy bullying my sister. She would forgive me if I got in any trouble with the school. My sister was the happiest person in the world, but whenever I would ask her about this guy bullying her, she always smiled and denied everything. But that was it. I got the green light. I started by asking around and figuring out who her bully was. It was a blonde kid named Brian, and I was so happy when I found out who he was. I noticed that he usually smoked at 11:15 a.m. every day, so I started waiting in the bathroom to catch him alone. And I didn't have to wait long at all, since he didn't have many friends. I didn't give him any chance to fight back. I tied him to a rope around his whole body, and then I punched him as hard as I could for a whole minute. I then spat on him and asked him, "Who's the tough guy now, lil bro?" But I knew I had to take it one step further. I wanted to make sure he would never be able to have kids. So I grabbed my car keys and tried to rip his tiny little thing off, but he started screaming so loud that a staff member heard it and pinned me to the wall. He took me to court, and because I was only 14 years old, all I got was a fine for $5,000. My mom happily paid for it. He left the school after everyone in it made fun of him for what happened. I also got suspended for a month, but my sister never got bullied again. Am I the jerk?